Welcome to the Capoeira Experience podcast, where you are going to learn how capoeiristas got where they are, how they keep the motivation, why they do what they do, and even how they do business through capoeira. I hope you enjoy it and learn something from their experience. What's up, Capoeira Nation? Welcome back to the Capoeira Experience podcast, where you learn the whys for your capoeira community, why people do what they do, capoeira, and the reasons behind, and objective, and everything about our capoeira community. You can learn anything. I have an episode where I taught how I usually teach how to learn beating ball. Check that out. And today I have this beautiful guest. This my wife Canarinha.
Hello.
So I had her on episode 12. Go check it out. You can go a little bit deeper into her capoeira story.
Who am I?
Canarinha.
Canarinha.
So today's episode is we want to talk about the capoeira and body wellness. So how important is fitness or taking care of your body? Okay, so but before we start, please tell me your social medias.
Instagram is the Fitness Alchemista, and I'm sure you can put that down in the description.
Yeah, we'll have some like that there.
That's my main social media.
Okay, you are there most of the time, right?
Most.
Okay, what about your Facebook?
Facebook is Jessica Lynn Materan.
Cool, I'll put that down there somewhere too. Also, before we start jumping into questions, tell just for the people that they don't know you yet, what is your capoeira story? Like very short capoeira story.
So my apellido is Canarinha,
Nice.
which is canary. I've been doing capoeira for roughly 4 years.
Yeah.
And loving it every day.
Nice.
And yeah, I am a personal trainer. I do that and capoeira and wellness and fitness, and that's about it.
Yeah. So you, since I know you, I know that you have been into fitness, martial arts, yoga, and anything about fitness, all the pretty much the fitness industry.
Yeah. So basically, I was born doing push-ups.
Nice.
I was born out of the womb doing push-ups.
Yeah.
And handstands.
Nice.
I've grown up, my parents were personal trainers and yoga instructors and all that. So I was basically born into the fitness industry, which we talked about a little bit on episode 12.
Yeah.
But yeah, I've kind of just followed in my parents' footsteps.
Nice.
And
That's awesome.
Love it. Love fitness. Love living a healthy lifestyle. And encourage others to do the same.
Nice. I know that a little bit more farther on your background. I know that your dad, he's always been around martial arts. He's been boxing, Qigong. Qigong is the name.
Qigong, Tai Chi, Krav Maga.
Yeah, personal trainer.
Wing Chun.
Yeah.
All that. All those martial arts.
Yeah, same with your mom. Your mom is also into yoga, personal training, boxing too. Your mom, your parents are.
My mom is, wicked.
Yeah, I know they are.
She's a strong female.
Oh yeah, and this is pretty much what it's about giving a little more power to the capoeiristas, to the females capoeiristas. I came to the realization when I went to Brazil a few weeks ago, when I was talking to Mestra Francesinha. She was talking about today's days women are stepping up a little more, which is really, really awesome. And actually, this in the capoeira story, is I didn't know this until Mestra started talking about. Is a lot of stories of women doing capoeira.
Yeah.
Even those those really big dresses and the Portuguese era where those long dresses.
Mm-hmm.
She was saying the woman on that time, they used to tie their dresses
Oh,
and bring it up, tie it up, and do capoeira, go into the roda.
that's wicked. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That's
when
really
when
cool.
she was talking about those kind of stuff, I was like, man, I want to bring that to the podcast.
Yeah.
I want give that voice to the female community in capoeira, because I love how women are stepping up even more and more and more and more, and that's awesome. That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a daily thing, man. It's
Yeah.
every day you see someone getting the strength to
Yeah.
be more confident within
Yeah.
themselves.
Oh, for sure. And it's
Yeah.
not just in capoeira.
No, fitness
Everywhere.
every industry
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
literally has that, and I think it goes back to being like confident in yourself,
Correct.
and that's like for men and women. And I feel like people are becoming more strong and independent and more concrete
Yeah.
in who they are.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, coming back to all this is goes together. Look what is about the fitness, the female, the capoeira, and the female stepping up on both industries.
Yeah.
Well, let's call capoeira community, not as an industry. But what do you think when you saw capoeira for the first time? What do you think was the thing on you say like call you the most on capoeira?
Honestly, probably like just the energy I felt from everyone,
Nice.
like different people. Yeah. I think also the kicks, like I like kicking some butt.
Nice.
So I thought that really attracted me.
Nice.
So like not really knowing like fully what capoeira was, just seeing
Yeah.
people like kick each other. I was like,
Yeah,
oh
yeah.
dang, that's wicked. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
I want to do that. I want to kick some butt,
Yeah.
some booty.
Yeah. Yeah.
But but other than that, yeah, I would only say like people's energy,
Nice.
and it just went from there.
Yeah. Yeah. So the community itself.
Yeah, the community itself, I would say that. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Nice.
then the kicks.
Nice. No, that's awesome. And as a woman,
Yes.
as a woman, in the now you have been around the capoeira community
Yeah.
for a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, and I say for a little bit, it's just for years, is because I like to compare myself with those 50 plus years capoeiristas. So I feel like I'm just starting.
Yeah.
So 4 years is just a little bit.
I'm like a
Even
baby, dude.
18 years is I still feel like I'm a baby.
Yeah.
So in the capoeira community, what do you think about the female capoeira community, like or the female in the capoeira community?
I think it's growing from what I've seen. I'm not really like huge into it, you
Yeah.
know, so I can't like really comment on it too much.
Yeah,
But from just an outside perspective, kind of looking in,
yeah,
it's definitely growing. Like every day, I feel like I meet new capoeiristas who are female capoeiristas who are
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like have been in the game like super long, and they're just wicked good. And
yeah. Oh
I'm
yeah.
saying wicked
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot, but
yeah.
yeah, they've just been really intense in their practice, and like focused on their goals in capoeira. And,
Yeah, yeah.
And as a passion, they just love it so much. So it's like they're enjoying that too,
Yeah.
but not afraid to take up room.
Yeah. And before we start jumping into like fitness and taking care of your body, what do you think women should do to step their game a little bit more? I feel they are stepping up, but I
Yeah.
feel like women are still shy.
I think because I see a lot of women, a lot of girls playing with other women and other girls, that they're kind of like in a safe zone, I guess. And that's not all capoeiristas, and it's not everyone. I'm not speaking for everyone,
Yeah, yeah.
but I think like to build that, like, do jump in games with men. You
Yeah,
know what
yeah.
I mean? Like throw some elbows.
Yeah.
Like
Oh, for sure.
smack some faces.
yeah.
And not in like
I mean, way.
in a bad way, you
Yeah,
know what I
yeah.
mean? Just like in the capoeira way.
Yeah, yeah.
In the game,
Yeah.
in the game, and in the hoda, and have a good game, but don't be scared or intimidated by someone else, whether it's a female or a male.
Yeah.
Because there's some like aggressive people,
Yeah,
just
for sure.
how they play it, even if
Yeah,
they don't
yeah,
mean bad.
yeah. Well, there's different capoeira styles, you know.
And
what I
there's
mean?
different capoeira styles.
Yeah.
Each group has its different thing.
Yeah, yeah.
It's characteristic.
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
So without saying group names, like
Yeah, yeah.
some are slower, some are faster.
Yeah, for sure.
Some do more flips.
Yeah, yeah, for
you
sure.
know, and some do more kicks.
Yeah,
So each capoeirista is different in how they play, how
Yeah.
their style is, and it's kind of like their individuality. You know what I mean?
For sure.
So I would just say, show your individuality and don't shrink. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
Be bigger. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Play a beautiful game, but also play a really tough game.
Yeah, go more
know,
in the game, inside.
Go inside.
Yeah,
Be
yeah.
big.
Yeah,
Make whoever you're playing with be like intimidated. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
oh crap! Like I gotta watch out for this person because they're gonna get me.
Yeah, for
you
sure.
know, and I think that's the biggest thing that I can comment on.
yeah,
Is like not shrinking, not being scared, not playing outside too much.
Yeah.
You know, and that's just like from my perspective too. Like
Yeah.
I play outside, and so I'm learning how to play inside
yeah,
and take up more space because I'm always so like, oh, I need to like get out. You know what I mean?
yeah,
But that's not necessarily where I want to be. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Sometimes the best spot is for me to be inside.
yeah. So
So-
you're not afraid of getting kicked.
And
or
yeah,
something.
and it's not being afraid to get kicked in the face or,
Yeah.
because it's a martial art.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
So
Which I don't think you really are gonna kick on the face. Do you know what I mean?
No.
It's like you think that you're gonna get kicked on the face.
Yeah.
But you are is. I mean, you can, but
I think it's better to be prepared for
Yeah,
anything. I'm
yeah,
not
yeah.
saying you're gonna get kicked in
Correct,
the face.
yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
But it's like be on the defensive. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Be
yeah.
on the offense and be on the defense.
correct.
Like
Yeah,
it's a whole thing. That's
Yeah.
basically what capoeira is. It's like everything in a little like pot, and you're mixing the pot.
yeah, yeah. No, that's awesome.
So
I think another thing that I will say too is for all the female capoeiristas out there, and for yourself as my wife, uh, help each other in the hoda. You know what I mean? Like when you have like a female friend and be like, hey, do
Yeah.
you play? Hey, let's go play. Hey, or go play with him.
Yeah.
Play in the hoda. play
Build
in the
each other
hoda.
up.
Yeah, yeah.
like if you see someone who's like like not getting in the game, like try to encourage them.
Yeah, for sure.
Encouragement, building someone up, pushing them past their comfort zone.
Correct.
Do it. Like,
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's awesome when you tell each other like, hey, do you play? Hey, how many times do you play?
Yeah.
What do you learn in the class? Whoa.
Do you need help? Do you
Yeah,
need help learning
yeah,
something?
yeah.
Like, did you not get this move?
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
you know what I mean? Like, there could be a move that someone doesn't get,
Yeah.
and it's like, hey, can you show me this? Did you get it?
Yeah, and
you
don't ever be shy to ask too. You know.
Yeah, I think that's like a really big thing is everyone's like kind of afraid to look silly,
Yeah, yeah.
So it's like, even myself included,
Yeah.
like I have to not be afraid to ask stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think that's the best way is literally not being afraid to play a certain way or
Yeah.
ask a question. You know what I mean? Like if you want to do something and you don't know how to do it, ask and you're going to learn.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like ask a question, practice. Like that's how you're going to learn to do something.
Yeah,
And that's
yeah,
how you're
for
going to
sure.
learn to get good at something.
Yeah, for sure. Now start tapping into the fitness, and as a female
Yes, my
into the
realm.
fitness. Yeah. So, how important you think is taking care of your body, just in general?
Overall, like very important. What you put into your body, so what you eat, what you drink. I would say that's probably like number one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then also like what you do. So
Yeah.
physical activity is probably like the most important thing
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah.
Like it's so underrated, I think, even today, like it's gotten a lot better.
Yeah.
But there's still a lot of people or a lot of, like communities that don't know.
Yeah.
They just don't know how fitness will affect them.
Yeah.
Or they're scared. But so putting good things in your body, like overall everything, like supplements or
Yeah.
whole foods,
Yeah.
and then like keeping yourself in shape. And that's not to be like you have to go run a marathon.
Yeah, or
you know what I mean?
get a gym membership or
Or a
whatever.
gym membership. It's just like literally like doing stuff that's good for your physical body and your soul.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Because like you have to enjoy what you do.
Correct. Yeah.
You know, if you're wanting to lose weight, you know, there's ways to do that.
Yeah.
But I would say like just the basic, like going for a walk. You know what I mean? Because like you can go watch nature and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, small hikes.
Small hikes. You know what I mean? Like get your body moving, get your muscles going, your blood flow. Like that's so important as you age.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
Like keep your body moving. Like don't stop.
Yeah. One thing that I would like to make clear is when we talk about fitness, it's not just lifting weight or becoming a bodybuilder.
It's not a cookie cutter program.
Yeah, correct.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like being in a healthy lifestyle, being into fitness, it's not. If you think it's one way, then you're mistaken.
Yeah.
You could think as fitness in so many ways.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? It's just like capoeira. You have different ways to play capoeira.
That's correct.
You have different ways to approach fitness.
Exactly.
And that sort of lifestyle. So when I comment on saying like, oh, this is how to get into fitness.
Yeah.
You know, there's not just one way.
Yeah.
You know, there's
believe it or not, when you go to a capoeira class, you're still doing fitness.
Yeah.
Which is a different martial art. It's a different kind of workout, but you're still doing fitness, believe it or not. That's inside the fitness category.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
you're doing everything. You're working on your flexibility, you're working on
cardio,
your aerobic, endurance, calisthenics, like everything, you know, your body strength. It's a whole workout.
Oh, for sure.
You know, and I think people don't think about they don't think as
a fitness
workout.
Yeah, for sure.
But they just think of it as a martial art.
Yeah.
But it is a workout.
Yeah,
you know
for sure.
I mean?
Oh, for sure. For sure.
Like, have you been to a class and then you're like, oh, dude, I haven't felt that muscle in like years.
Yeah. Or the next day you're super sore.
The next day you're like, where is this muscle? Where is this pain coming from?
Yeah.
And you're like, you know, your lower back, your feet, and you're like, well, I didn't even know my feet
your legs,
hurt.
your glutes,
Your glutes, it's like, oh, dude, especially your glutes.
Yeah,
like my glutes were so sore.
Yeah.
And my legs, like the first class I took.
Yeah.
My legs were like super
I remember
sore.
too. Yeah.
Yeah, I was like sitting on the toilet, like, dude, this hurts.
Yeah.
But then I kept going and I fell in love, and I was like, this is pretty cool.
You get used to it. You get used to it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like anything.
Yeah.
But, going back to that, it's like you work everything in capoeira.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And like you can do other stuff, and it's so important to do other stuff other than just capoeira.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I feel like you need to. Capoeira includes everything, but also you should incorporate other things as well, not just capoeira or just one thing. You know what I mean? Like try to mix things up. Try to find different things that you flow with.
Yeah.
For example, like in capoeira, like I see a lot of people hurt.
Oh,
you know
true.
I mean?
Yeah. It's very common.
Because
injuries.
They're not warming up properly.
Yeah.
They're not stretching.
Yeah.
They're
stretching
tight.
is so important. Yeah.
And it's like, they're like, well, what do I do? How do I recover? And then they either get surgery or like they have to stop for a while. And it's
so in
like,
4 years that you already being around capoeira, now that you start tapping into like injuries.
Yeah.
From your eyes, what are the most common injuries that you see? You're like, this person looks like this, or this person.
Common injuries are like your hip, your knee, your back.
Yeah. Lower back.
Your lower back. Yeah. I would say that's about it. Like the most is your knee, your hip, your lower back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I feel like in the time I've been around capoeira, I feel like knees, lower back are the most like primary places where people get injured.
Yeah.
And then comes shoulders, then come hips.
Oh yeah, shoulders.
Then comes wrist. Then that's like categories, like small categories. But lower back, a lot of people get very, very sore on lower back or knees.
Yeah, like knees for sure.
Yeah, now that we recognize what are the most common,
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure someone listening to this right now or watching the video right now, which go to YouTube, subscribe, give some thumbs up, and comment down below and see, or even in the podcast, comment where are your injuries? Like, where do you think you feel pain the most? Because sometimes we feel like, or it can be different factors, you know, like, or the muscles weak, or is bad form,
Yeah.
or bad posture, or anything. What do you think? Let's start talking about lower back.
Yeah.
What do you think is like pretty good stretches or exercises that people can do to prevent those kind of stuff or to get stronger as a
So,
personal trainer?
so for your lower back, you can do like Superman's, like lower back extensions. Those really help. Bridges, planks, those help a lot. You know what I mean? Because you're engaging your core and it's like going all together.
Yeah.
I would say those for now. Like if you slowly build up and do those,
Yeah.
those help a
Abs
lot.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like the main thing is getting like for lower back, getting your core strong.
Yeah.
So like doing like planks, crunches, bridges,
Yeah.
that helps a lot.
Now people get sometimes they get confused in between core. Sometimes people think that cores are just abs.
Yeah.
Explain to people what is core itself. Like which are the just, you don't have to like say the specific
Yeah.
name for each muscle,
Uh-huh.
but say like, okay, cores includes
You
this
got
muscle
your,
and this
you
muscle.
got your abdominals, which
Okay.
are your sides, and then you got your like main core.
Yeah.
So working your side, like your abdominals, is like doing like twisting, transverse movements, that kind of stuff is really important.
Okay.
And then doing like static movements, like plank or like holding a weight or something like
Okay.
that. Also,
Perfect. And does the lower back includes is in the core
yeah,
category?
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
it includes that.
So core will be front and back.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would say that. Yeah,
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so that way people are clear.
it's mostly
Yeah.
front, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know when you're like squeezing in your core, your back is also working.
Correct. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, especially the Jenga, when we have the posture on the Jenga that we lean forward.
Oh yeah, with your Jenga.
We feel that lower back, and sometimes we think it's the lower back, but it's actually the abs are weak.
Yeah, the last thing I think you're gonna feel is your abs or your
Yeah.
core.
Yeah.
You'll have other things like hurting first,
Yeah.
but then overall, it's like you have to like check: are you slouching over? Is your posture not correct? And
Yeah.
are you keeping your core like sucked in all the way? You know what I
Yeah.
mean? A good rule of thumb that I like to think about when I'm training people or when I'm working out is my belly button trying to touch my spine.
Oh, cool. Okay.
You know what I mean? And not just sucking in. I'm
Yeah,
trying
yeah,
to
yeah.
like feel all those muscles inside
Yeah.
and
Oh, I remember you saying those
make,
stuff. Yeah.
make my belly button basically touch my spine.
Yeah, yeah.
You know
That
what I
makes
mean?
all the muscles squeeze. And,
Yeah, squeeze and contract. And,
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're also going to work your core that way too.
Nice.
You know? I mean,
Nice.
you don't have to do a crunch. You can literally sit here
Yeah.
and like squeeze in your abs and your core,
Yeah.
release.
Yeah.
Squeeze in, release. And then
Yeah.
that works it too.
Nice.
Just kind of like Kegels.
Yeah. Yeah. So also, so that was for a lower back. What
Yeah.
about stretching lower back and core and abs and all that?
So if you're familiar with yoga, I would say like downward dog, upward dog.
If you don't know, just look it up.
Look it
Google.
up, Google it. It's everywhere on the internet, basically.
Yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure a lot of people know the basics. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So that's really good. Just doing like a forward fold. So like
Yeah.
like leaning over, basically trying
Yeah.
to touch your toes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know what I mean? And just let gravity do the work for you.
Yeah. There's that exercise too that you are like few, I would say like 2 big steps away from the wall and you do like a back bend. Try to touch the wall.
Yeah, there's that one too, but I would say that one's a little bit more advanced for people,
Oh, okay.
just
Okay.
because like you have to kind of like your lower back does have to be a little bit
Okay.
stronger and
Okay.
your
So
core has to be
let's
stronger.
say that they starting from zero.
So if you're starting from zero, yeah, I'd say like forward fold,
Nice.
downward dog, upward dog.
Nice.
You know, those are pretty good for stretching your back. Cat and cow, like all these are like
Oh, true.
really,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
really
I
good
remember that
yoga
one.
moves
Yeah.
that like everyone uses like in a flow. And I use it like literally every day. You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
yeah.
When I wake up out of bed, that's like the first thing I go do. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like move my body, stretch a little bit, do some cat cow.
Yeah.
So I would say like doing that, kind of releasing your back
Yeah.
would be like
Start
really
start
beneficial.
start your morning with movements,
Yeah, I mean like
activating your
start
body.
activating, start your
Yeah.
day with a little bit of activation.
Nice.
But yeah, like honestly, if you don't really know yoga or haven't gotten into yoga, or think, oh, those silly stretches or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
like it's not silly.
And yeah.
Like I 100% think that you should try it.
Yeah.
And if the whole flow is not your thing or whatever,
Yeah.
find some stretches that you're like, okay, I could do these on a daily
Yeah.
and do them, you know,
Oh, for
because
sure.
after capoeira, like,
Yeah.
for example, after any fitness, but after capoeira specifically, you usually don't stretch, right?
That's true. Yeah. I
Like-
don't really stretch.
So
yeah.
if you're just like, oh yeah, I just did, you know, like 100 armadas or
Yeah.
whatever, and then you're like, yep, I'm good. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna go
Yeah.
drive in my car.
Yeah.
Then you just did an hour basically of intense exercise. Now you're sedentary,
Yeah.
and your body's like tightening up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So
True.
if you know this,
True.
awesome.
Yeah.
Like good for you. And you're preventing this and doing
Yeah.
things to prevent this, then I think that's like amazing and keep at it. But for the people who don't really think about it or don't really do anything about it, not to call you out,
Yeah.
but start doing some like stretches.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So as everyone's getting stuff, you know, they're getting their bags, just do like a forward fold. You know, I mean, just do like a set of like forward fold, downward dog, upward dog.
Yeah. Few minutes. Just a few minutes.
minutes, yeah.
Yeah.
I
30
mean, like-
seconds. Hold it for 30 seconds there.
I mean, if you don't do it at class, do it as soon as you get home.
Yeah. Exactly.
mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
Like your body's gonna like already tighten up as you're like driving,
Yeah.
but
Yeah. I start cooling down.
it's gonna
and all that,
but as long as you like get that in, you know what I mean, especially after an intense exercise,
Yeah.
then like you're gonna feel different the next day.
Yeah.
Like
for
you're gonna
sure.
feel different if you try it for like a month, like at least doing like maybe like 15 minutes a day.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel a world of difference.
Oh, for sure.
A world of difference.
Yeah. Then especially if like if that day, like you said, like
Yeah.
you're having that intense class,
Yeah.
or even if it's a soft class,
Yeah.
your body's still moving and your body
You're
is
still
still
moving,
flowing. You know. Yeah.
Any shape of like movement, you should stretch.
Yeah, for
like,
sure.
Like before you do an intense exercise, I don't recommend doing static stretches. So like just basically like holding a stretch. I
Yeah.
don't really recommend.
Because
It's just like your body's gonna be like staying there and like pulling,
Oh.
and then you switch to doing intense movements and fast
oh,
movements.
I see what you mean. Okay.
So,
Okay.
like, instead of doing just like, oh, I'm going to hold this stretch for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, slowly maybe go back and forth. You know what I mean? Kind of like,
okay.
you can stretch,
Yeah.
but do it more in a dynamic fashion.
Okay, I see what you mean. Okay.
Don't keep your body just kind of still.
Yeah,
You know what I
okay.
mean? If you're doing yoga or you're, you know, like swimming or something, maybe that's different.
Yeah.
But if you're going into doing like, you know, running a mile or dancing or something
Yeah.
like that.
Especially capoeira is very like high intense.
It is
High impact.
It's high intense.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
high impact. I mean,
Yeah.
it could be low intense, but
Yeah.
I mean, you're doing cartwheels, all that. Your body
Yeah.
is like shrinking, expanding.
Yeah.
It's doing a lot of different things. So, do a dynamic warm up
Yeah.
if you're gonna do something that's really intense and high impact. Afterwards, that's when you can do static stretching, and I'm mumbling,
Yeah.
and you know, cool your body down.
Yeah, yeah. And I forgot the next question. So for people out there that are listening to this, just go to
Yes.
class and be like talk to your instructor, professor, master, whatever, whoever is in charge in class, and be like, hey, you think it's good if we stretch 5-10 minutes after class? Or if you guys already doing stretch after class, that's beautiful, that's awesome. If you guys are not, do like she said, just if it's no time, because sometimes we run out of time.
Yeah, you run out of time, the hoda goes over.
Yeah, or we stretch a little bit that time so we can get the max of the hoda.
Yeah.
And then you gotta get out of the place. But if you can, like she said, stretch as much as you can. That's gonna help you to prevent all the injuries that you have right now. If you already have an injury, I'm just that would be like a disclaimer or something, that we're not doctors, like we're not doctors. So I'm telling you.
Yeah, disclaimer.
Disclaimer.
We're not,
Yeah. Like
advised
doctors
to tell you certain things.
Yeah. We just telling you go do capoeira and take care of your body.
And take care of your body.
Yes, yes.
So important.
It is different ways to take care of your body. Let's mention 4 ways. 4 ways of taking care of your body. What would be?
Physically, mentally, internally.
One more. Recovering. Can we add that?
Recovery. Yep. Well, we're gonna add it.
Let's add a recovery.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, speaking of recovery, you know what a good thing is getting a massage.
Nice. Thai massage.
Thai massage, man.
Yes.
It's the best thing in the world.
Yeah. Explain because.
Because it's like you're getting your muscles rubbed out.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they're also stretching you. You know what I mean? So it's not just like, you see my theme here, and like I'm going with stretching, yoga, do all that good stuff, Thai massage. Yeah, they do. They roll you. They like hit the meridians. Like you're like, where you feel the knots and all that.
Yeah,
dude, they're gonna get rid of it.
Yeah,
I mean,
just an advice and a warning, is very painful, but
it's not that bad.
When once you get up of that place, getting the massage, man, you're gonna feel light.
You're gonna feel great, dude.
Yeah,
and also like foam rolling is a really good way of recovering and like warming up too.
Yeah.
Like you can just like foam roll for like 5 minutes, and you can go. I'd say more, but
you can get those foam rollers. Those are like like $15 or something like that.
$15, yeah. Like
they're super cheap, and they last forever because it's not something that you're gonna take with you everywhere.
Yeah,
you just like do it at home, 5-10 minutes, roll your legs. If you don't know how to roll, look it up on YouTube. Dude,
the internet is there for everything.
Take advantage of technology. Today's days, you can find everything.
Yeah. So, recovery is a really big thing.
Yeah.
In any sport, in any martial art, anything, like do your body good. You know what I mean? Recover, take care of your body.
Yeah.
Watch
what you eat too.
Watch what you eat, drink. You know what I mean?
Sometimes I know one thing that Mr. Shushu was talking about on when I had the interview with him is very important. We watch what we put into our body. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna affect your capoeira, and that's gonna affect out of capoeira too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the way you eat, what do you eat? If you drink too much, alcohol is technically a poison with flavor.
It is. It's a tasty poison.
Yeah.
But like what you put in your body is fuel for what you do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if you're trying to promote like being into like fitness and capoeira,
for sure,
all this kind of stuff, I definitely recommend like looking into what you put in your body. You know what I mean? You don't have to be a certain way or eat a certain way, but I would just say like keep in mind, you know what I mean? Keep in mind what you're putting in. So is it whole foods? Is there a lot of like processed stuff?
Oh yeah.
Is there,
sodium, a bunch of sodium.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what's it doing to your kidneys, your livers?
Yeah, make sure you drink a lot of water.
Water, like I don't understand how people don't like water.
It's hard.
You
It's
know what I
hard.
mean? Like
Yeah. It's.
from the moment you met me, like
Yeah.
literally the first day you met
I
me,
know. Yeah. I know.
I had water with me.
I know.
And I've taken
Yeah.
water with me
One trick that I'm gonna show
forever.
you guys, or I'm gonna tell you, when I get
Thanks.
bored
Thanks.
of water, of just like plain water, add a like few drop of lemon. You know what I mean? That's gonna help you. Gives you vitamin C
Yeah.
and change the flavor a little bit of the water. And then the next day you just go back to water.
Also,
But drink liquid,
what I was gonna say is
not sugar liquid like Coke or whatever.
no soda,
Yeah.
like or tea or coffee. That doesn't count as water. There's water in it, but it doesn't count as water.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
would just like to say that. But what I thought you were gonna say is getting a water bottle,
Oh, true.
reusable
Yeah,
water
yeah, yeah.
bottle,
Yeah, yeah.
and putting water into that.
Like this.
Man, because
Something
like,
like
it,
this.
it helps. Like if you're just drinking a cup, you're like, you know, whatever. But if you carry a water bottle with you everywhere,
Yeah.
you're gonna end up drinking it.
Yeah. I also would say like drink a bunch of water before go to bed.
Oh yeah.
And but like a bunch.
I would say probably like an hour before bed, just so
Yeah.
you don't have to use the bathroom. You know, like
Well,
every
it's
5 hours.
it's up to you. Like, but an
Do
hour,
you.
an
Do
hour,
you.
yeah. An hour is fine. An hour is good. But make sure you drink water. That's the most important thing. And it's not gonna be like a cup of water at 6 in the morning and another cup before go to bed. You
Yeah.
gotta drink throughout the day.
Throughout the day, yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, unless you chug like 2 gallons, like
Yeah.
6 p.m.
Yeah.
But I don't recommend that.
But now tapping into fitness, gym
Yeah.
stuff.
Gym stuff.
What do you recommend people to go to the gym or work out at home? What kind of workouts would be easier for people? At least to get started. Let's say
Yeah.
I've been doing capoeira for 5 years.
Yeah.
I never been to the gym. What do you recommend me?
So resistance training, strength training is honestly beneficial for everyone.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, everyone. And it doesn't have to be like 40 pounds. Like,
Yeah.
pick up some weights, man. Like, pick up some dumbbells, pick up
Yeah.
some weights, and do some resistance training.
Yeah.
Because that's gonna help you get stronger and build your strength. And
Yeah.
I am a big fan of weights.
Yeah.
I've been around weights my whole life. so-
Pull-ups.
Pull-ups. I love pull-ups. I love burpees.
I know. And squats.
Squats. I love them. Sounds crazy, but it's just
I know.
Dude, I
I know.
love it.
Yeah.
so I would recommend like getting into that.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, like for me, I feel like it does help me just stay in better shape, even if
Yeah.
I'm not doing it with weight. If I'm at home, like I can literally do just some squats, some push-ups.
Oh, for
you
sure.
know what I mean?
For sure.
Like you can do a lot of stuff just at home if you don't want to do the gym, if that's not your thing. Cool, you know what I mean? But
For
like,
sure.
do some push-ups, man. Do some jumping jacks, like burpees, like
Yeah.
that helps. You know what I mean? That's like putting resistance on your body. You know?
Or do like 5 push-ups right when you get off the bed.
Yeah, like that's the
2
thing.
push-ups. So start with 2 push-ups.
Going back to moving like the first thing you wake up, like
That will literally take like 5 seconds.
yeah, like literally go do like some push-ups, a little bit of stretching, and go. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh,
Start
yeah,
your
for
day
sure, for sure.
because that like 5-10 minutes isn't gonna be any different if you know what I mean. Like you're like, oh, I'm just gonna skip it. I don't have time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
10 minutes to do that, you're gonna feel so much better.
Oh,
If
yeah.
you keep doing it 10 minutes a day, you're gonna feel
Yeah.
so much better.
Yeah, for sure.
But going back to the whole gym thing,
Yeah.
is I personally go to the gym. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? So I would say like if you want to get stronger, if you want to build some endurance, some muscle like endurance, all that kind
Yeah.
of stuff, then yeah, try to go to a gym, find a trainer that you know will work with you.
Yeah.
Or like try to find stuff online. You know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Online is really great. Find people online.
Yeah, make
I-
make sure you search really well like those moves so don't get injured.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing is search,
Form.
do research, do your research and check your form out. Film yourself, you know, because if you don't have someone there to correct your form, then you're kind of just doing guesswork. And form, your basics, very important to being overall well.
Yeah, and it is very important to take care of your body. That's gonna help your capoeira. That's gonna help for the future. If you see yourself doing capoeira when you are 60 years old, start now.
Yeah, start today, dude. Like
Yeah,
as soon as
oh,
you
for
hear this
sure.
podcast, if you're listening to this right now, you could be working out
Oh
and
yeah, for
listening
sure.
to this.
Yeah, yeah. But give
Do
us a
it
thumbs up.
and thumbs it up.
Yeah, yeah. Because that's so important. You know what I mean? And I because for example, like my background,
Yeah.
like my dad, he has um he's been like on 4 heart attacks.
Yeah, dude.
And he's diabetic.
Yeah.
I'm pretty much the only active person in my home.
Yeah, yeah.
But I saw my mom when I was growing up. I saw my mom doing work at home,
Yeah.
home workout. How you say?
Yeah, like a home workout.
Home workouts.
Yeah.
She used to have those like big ass like acrylic CDs disc,
Yeah.
and she used to put that and she plays video. She started doing stuff.
Oh, like the like you
Da-na-na-na,
yeah.
dun,
Dun, da, 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 da. Yeah.
Those like really old music.
Yeah, yeah.
So then I grew up watching my mom doing those stuff,
Yeah.
and then I started like doing pull ups, doing dips.
Bicep curls.
I started with like pull ups and
Oh,
dips
okay.
and doing push ups, and then I joined a gym. Then I started doing like dumbbells
Yeah.
and squats and all those kind of stuff. Staying active.
I remember when you like were in Venezuela and we were like messaging each other.
Yeah, yeah,
And you
yeah.
sent me a picture of like your like barbell bar.
Yeah, yeah.
And you're like, I was working out, and I was like, nice.
Nice. Yeah, yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, because I remember.
And then I knew you were the one. Yes.
Yeah, I was the chosen.
You were the chosen one.
I was the chosen one. Nice. And kind of to wrap it up,
Yeah, yeah.
2 things for the capoeira community, for everybody that is listening that now to the podcast. What would you recommend first to the female community, to the capoeira community? What would you recommend to those women, awesome women that are there?
Keep believing in yourself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like keep believing in yourself. And just be big.
Yeah.
Be bigger, dude.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Don't shrink.
Yeah.
Be bigger.
Don't be shy.
Don't be shy. Get out of your comfort zone.
Yeah.
Like when you're afraid to do something, that's when you should do it. That's the time when you should really do it.
Yeah.
And not be like, oh no, I can't do it. Like when you feel afraid, push yourself to
Yes.
step out of that and be like, dude, F it, I'm gonna go do it.
Yes.
And that's with everything and anything. And
Yes.
I'm trying to live that way. That's what I'm trying to promote.
Yeah.
And that's what I want to be.
Yeah.
So I just say that to everyone. Like,
That's nice.
dude, just step up and say F it
Yeah.
and get it done and do it.
It's the 5-second rule. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Nice.
Yeah.
And now to people to start taking care of their body.
Yeah.
What would you recommend to them as a personal trainer or your own perspective? What you
Well,
recommend?
if you look at me on Instagram, I have a fitness program that you
Nice.
can do. Yeah.
Nice.
Haven't really promoted it out yet, but
Yeah.
I am starting to build that up. Trying to build all that goodness out there in
Nice.
the world.
Helping
Help
people.
people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Help people out. You know what I mean? Because I want people to be healthy. I
Yeah.
want people to feel good in themselves. And
Yeah,
about
for
themselves.
sure. For sure.
But yeah.
Nice. Then, on my personal perspective, I would recommend. Yes. go
Sorry,
ahead.
I totally like interrupted
Space out.
you.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
But going back to your question,
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like what they should do.
Yeah.
It doesn't just have to be a certain program, but
Yeah,
just
for sure.
get out and move.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know if you like remember, or if you're in the United States or whatever. But there used to be commercials where I was like, they would stop the TV, and it'd be like, okay, like here's an hour of get out and play.
Yeah.
Like that is still true today, and it doesn't matter if you're a kid, you're an adult,
Nice.
any age, man. Get out there, play, work out,
Yeah. Move. Yeah.
You know, and I feel like the movement industry has grown
Oh yeah.
within the last like 12 years.
Oh, yeah.
Like the actual movement.
Yeah.
Yeah. So just move your body. Like,
Yeah.
shake it. Move
Yeah.
it.
Get off of your phone for 5 minutes, and
Yeah.
and instead of using that time for your phone, use that time for yourself and
Yeah.
move. Do push-ups, do squats, jumping squat, whatever, then go back to your phone if you
Yeah.
want, but move. And that's the main goal for this podcast, is to encourage people out there to move, to feel inspired, to do more for, not just for their capoeira, because capoeira is the excuse for the podcast,
Yeah.
but
Do it for yourself.
goes beyond that. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Goes is for you to find your why. Is for you to find what put passion into whatever you do. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And capoeira can help you with this.
Mhm.
Can help you find friends. That's the most, on my own perspective, that's the most beautiful part of the capoeira community. You make so many friends, and that's awesome. You know, and use those friends to help each other. You know, like make a chat in WhatsApp, make a
Yeah.
chat, and be like, hey, let's do a sequence of 3 movements. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter what it is. Or hey, let's send push up each other. What did you work out today?
Yeah.
Do you play? Do you train? Or whatever, if it's different
Let's go
city.
train together. Let's
Yeah,
go do
for
something.
sure.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, if you have a class and then you're like, oh, hey, I have a class on Tuesday, but let's go train on Thursday.
Yeah. Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean?
Hey,
Let's
it's
go
really
do
nice
that
outside.
sequence. Yeah.
It's really nice outside. Let's go do something at the
Yeah.
park. Let's get out. Let's do something. Let's move. That's the most important part of capoeira, and the most important part of this podcast is we want you, for to build that capoeira community on a nice way,
Mhm.
and help if you are a male, help that female that are next to you, as that friend, that sister, or whatever that trains with you. Hey, let's train together. Hey, do you play in the huddle? Go play, but move and do capoeira.
And also, last thing is being healthy is more than just your physical. You know,
Correct.
being healthy is your mental, your spiritual,
Yeah,
what you think, what you put out there, what you say, it's gonna come back. You
Yeah,
know what
for
I mean?
sure.
You're building it inside yourself.
For
so
sure.
don't hate. You know what I mean? Don't do that.
Yeah.
Just like spread love, all that
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
stuff, because that's what you're building inside.
yeah,
Give
Be
yourself
positive.
good thoughts. Give
Yeah.
other people good thoughts.
Yeah.
And be that annoyingly positive person. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? And like that's what I choose to be.
Yeah.
Even if the world is negative and dark, I choose to be that light. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
And spread that light onto others, because then they're just gonna come back too.
For
You know what I
sure.
mean? And then you're gonna have like a little like group of fireflies.
Yeah.
They're
Oh,
gonna
for sure.
Fly everywhere.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So more than just your physical, mental, spiritual. Meditate, do whatever you do, but be one with your mind.
Yeah.
So put good things into your body, whether that be food, your thoughts, all that.
Yes. Completely
Yes.
agree.
Thanks.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for putting the positivity into the podcast.
Yeah,
I
thank
really,
you.
really appreciate it. And if you're there listening to the podcast, make sure you subscribe to the podcast. You have something to say?
Yes, I would like the audience, if they see this, they hear this, write like 3 positive things about your day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Do
That's
it
awesome.
about your
That's awesome.
day, about your class, about your teacher,
Yes,
whatever
yes.
you want. 3 positive things. Write it below. If it's on whatever
platform you're
write
listening
it.
this.
If-
Yes.
If we share it, write it. Yes, that's it.
Yes. Thank you so much for listening today. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you so much for
Thank
the
you.
audience, for the support, the Capoeira community. Let's grow this Capoeira community together. We can do this together. I always say it in the podcast.
Yeah.
I said it at the beginning, and I said it now. I think Capoeira was made and created to bring people together.
Yeah.
Not to
Definitely.
break us apart. So let's do that. Let's keep that. It's been hundreds of years on that. Let's do it. Let's keep going. Let's put more love into this and positive energy.
Spread that love, man. Spread it.
Thank you so much.
Thanks.
Peace.
Peace out.
All right. I just want to share something with you really quick. If you are listening to this and you teach or assist to a capoeira class, or even if you have an event coming up, I want to help you. I want to help our Capoeira community because there's nothing more important to me than help our Capoeira community. Because classes are more fun when there's more people to share this sachet, this energy so awesome that Capoeira has. So I want to share your class or event in our podcast. So reach out to us with school name or any information on how people can find you and send it to our email podcastcapoeira@gmail.com. That's podcastcapoeira@gmail.com. And I will share that information here in our podcast. Thank you so much for listening. I hope you like this podcast. If you did, take a screenshot, send it to someone that knows about Capoeira or of course wants to learn. Share it everywhere. Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, everywhere. And help us grow this community with a subscribe. Thank you so much. Peace.